If I can get at least one trap in here, I'll be at 20 traps in today. A new beaver skinning knife. That's the old beaver skinning. Beaver number 1 on the boards. So came out pretty good. Beaver number 3 for today. Nice. That red there is gonna match up with the level of the syrup here. Beaver number 4. Here we go. So welcome to the Beaver Retriever channel, where I show you my lifestyle. And today we're gonna go set a trap line. We're setting for a spring beaver. I already got 15 sets out down around by my house. Now we're gonna do a big, probably about 100-mile line today. So let's start setting some traps. Yeah, I still ain't found a real good spot to set. Let me come to this other side of this beaver dam, take a look real quick there. Yeah, looks like I just gotta set something back on the other side somewhere right over there. So I think I'm gonna try to make a spot work right in there. Alright, I'm gonna set it right up in this channel right there. And I'll block this one off a little bit. Put a caster up that way. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's a good spot. Yeah, that's a nice spot. Get a bunch of this brush in here. Get it back down here. This a little bit of an angle. Put it right between there. Yeah, I call that good. Yeah, definitely early on this river. It's freaking still iced up here too. I'm only gonna set one here today, and once this thaws out, maybe I'll set another one. That's another set in. Set right there. Caster mound right here. So by the end of the week, they should be running up here. So headed down into the next spot. And this is a spot that's just heavily fished, so I'm gonna try to find a new spot to set. I hate showing up here trying to lug out a beaver around a shitload of fishermen. Yeah, I'm gonna go up there further. Some of the pitcher plants. These hold water. You watch, the water will pour out of that. Oh, it's all frozen. They catch water. Oh, this one will have water in it. Yep. They call that a pitcher plant. Yeah, beautiful channel right here. So we're gonna set a 280 right there. And this will be a nice spot. Far enough around the corner. Everybody else fishes over in there, so 280 is gonna go nicely right down in this hole right here. A lot of clamshells, so mussels, whatever you want to call them. So probably might catch an otter here. Yeah, another set in. So altogether I got 1, 2, 3, 4 new sets in today. So we're just gonna head right down this river. This road, take a turn right up here and it falls right down. Probably my next 2-3 spots will be right on this river. This is like my most popular river I catch beaver on. Catch lots of beaver on here in the springtime. Look at all the white wood here. Beaver hanging out right here this morning. That's my set for here. That should work pretty good. They already had a caster mound here. I put one there with that white stick. So nice. No beaver hanging right out here. So we should have a beaver here next check. Over here ain't frozen, so as long as we can find a deep enough channel over here, we'll get something in. I see where the otter went poop all winter. Look at all that otter poop. That is all otter poop on that little hump right there. Over there. He was coming out right here in this little channel there and pooping all winter. Yeah, so you see the mink trail on the edge of the shore here. Look at this mink trail. 100% mink trail. Actually, I saw it going this way too, right there. So the mink was running the shore. Nice. I think I'm gonna set a trap right here. All right, get this one in. Not the bestest spot, but I think it'll work. And once one of these channels thaw out over here, I might move it back to a better spot. That's the best I could find for today. All right, next location. I actually set my first drowning set for today. Alright, we're coming down into another spot. This will be trap 13 for today. I see a bunch of whitewood here. Beaver hanging out here last night. So I'm gonna try to bust it out. Maybe put a trap up there. Alright, here's set number 13. A bunch of whitewood here. Put the trap right there. I walked around down there, didn't find any good spots. Too much flowing water. So I'm gonna roll with that. There was already that whitewood here. So I'm gonna cast that up and be done with it. This is a wall full of birdhouses. All the birdhouses. Can't remember what it started at, but man, is it growing. There's so many birdhouses on this freaking thing now. Look at them all. The wards. Freaking birds that die trying to come out of their freaking, oh, a snowmobile. That's funny. Look at them all. There's a lot of birdhouses. Been a while since I've been through here. Right, yeah, we just found an active spot. Some series of dams through here. Bunch of whitewood. Look at a beaver bog up around the corner right there. So I already set one trap. I set a foothold up right up there. And then I was just walking back out and I found a beautiful bank den going up. And I think it's right there. So we're gonna set up that bank den with a conobit. Yeah, right here's the bank den going up underneath right here. That should work pretty good. I don't even need a caster or anything. They'll come check out this bank den going up in this bank here. And I'll have them. So that trap makes number 17 for today. Alright, we're getting down to the final spot where I'm going to set a trap. Try to find a good location right here. And if I can get at least one trap in here, I'll be at 20 traps in today. Here's the final set of the day. One last round of set. Weight's way over there. So that should work pretty good. So now we're headed out to check my traps I've already had set. So I'm going to hammer down and try to check. Oh, at least most of them. I don't know if I'll get to all of them, but I'll try to check out most of them this afternoon, this evening. I think looks like the water level has come up. Thought sure I'd have something down in this river, but nothing yet. I think I got another beaver. I don't see my trap anywhere here, so I'm gonna pull up on my cable and. Oh. This is beaver number 103 for the season. I just barely had that one. Look at that. Like, man. There. I think we got another beaver. Oh yeah. Yep, we got another beaver. Another small beaver. Got that one a lot better than that last one. 12 foot's in the trap on this one, not just this freaking heel. Different ways of getting these things out of the trap. This works pretty good for me. I'm not sitting on that tail. I'm standing on my tail. There. There. Nice. It's beaver number 104. I need 4 more beaver to time a record. Most I've ever caught in the season is 108. Nothing in this trap. So today I'm going to try to catch up on some beaver that I caught. Them 2 we caught yesterday, and I caught 4 a few days ago. So I'm going to hammer down, trying to get them done. Just want to show you my new knife. I bought a new beaver skin and knife. That's the old beaver skin and knife, and that's the new one. Try to hammer these right out. At least get them skunned tonight. I might flush them tonight, I don't know. Alright, beaver number 2. Come all brushed out. Flushed them beaver today. I never ended up doing it last night, so I'm gonna hammer down and get these all 6 of these beaver right on the board. So tomorrow we're gonna go check all them traps we set on Sunday. And some. We're gonna check every trap I got out. This ain't going too bad. Coming out nice and clean. There. Just about done with number 1. 5 more to go. Look at this one that I just finished up. Look at all them bite marks. This beaver has been beat up. Been in a few battles. We gotta try to put all 6 of them beavers on the boards real quick. Be done with them. This one is gonna be a large. Beaver number 1 on the boards. So it came out pretty good. It's only a large. Now we got 5 more to go. Yeah, last beaver. Got all 6 of them on the boards now. Beaver on both sides of every board. So me and Boss headed up to check some traps. Hopefully today's the day we beat my record. Most beaver I've ever caught in the season is 108. So we're at 104 right now, and we got 35 traps to check. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more than 108 by the end of the day. Yeah, winter showed back up last night. We got probably 4 or 5 inches of snow back at home. We got some snow up here. Freaking winter wonderland out here. I don't even know where my trail was. Don't that look nice? Snow on the trees. There's a trap, no beaver in it. Here's beaver number 1 for today. Nice. Really? Beaver number 2 for today. I only need 3 more to beat my record. Nice. We're gonna get it today, I know it. I just see an otter. Otter just poked his head up right there. I don't see him no more though. Got one look at me and was out of here. That was pretty cool. Beaver number 3 for today. Nice. 1 more and we tie my record. That one there puts me at 106, 107 actually. Yep, 107. Nice. Alright, on to the next one. So here's my record tying beaver. Beaver number 108. Nice. Number 4 for today. Probably got 20, 25 traps still to check, so pretty sure we're gonna break the record today, so stay tuned. Get this guy out of the trap and right on to the next one. Okay, coming down into my next trap, let's see if I broke my record. And trap is still set. Yep, no record breaking on that one. Alright, coming down into my next one. Anticipation's killing me when I'm gonna catch my record breaking beaver. Ooh, I think it's here. Sticks are down. Oh, there's the trap with a beaver in it. There's my record breaking beaver. Freaking right. That's number 109 for the season. Yep, that's the record breaking one right there. Nice. Good size one. Sweet. Nice. Now can I hit my 150 is the next question. I broke my record, now I want 150. That's my goal. Nice. A little bit of ice on them. Throw them back here. Get it reset. Beaver number 6 for today. Looks like a good sized beaver too. Nice. Beaver number 7. Makes 111 beaver for the season. Fuck yeah. Coming down to my last trap of the day. That's 7 beaver right now. And that's what I got today, was 7 beaver. That trap is still set, so. Yeah, 7's better than none, I guess. An 8 to 10 I was hoping for, but so we're at 111 beaver for the season. All right, there's today's catch. That was pretty good. 7 beaver. I was hoping for 10, but I'll take 7. That's fine. So tomorrow we're gonna process all the 7 of these, be caught up, and then Saturday we'll go check traps again. Today we're gonna try to catch up on all these pelts. Got them 7 beaver we caught yesterday. This knife I'm still getting used to. It's awful big and heavy, but definitely get fast at skinning beaver after doing so many. Get cast glands out of it. There, we got all 7 beaver all scun out. That's a freaking crate full of pelts right there. And a whole 5-gallon bucket of meat for the dogs. That's just all legs. Took all front and back legs off for the dogs, and it filled up a whole 5-gallon bucket. This is going to be the hardest part of processing the beaver, is flushing them. Just going to give them right out tonight. We're working on number 4 here. 3 more to go after this one. There, I got them all flushed. I'm gonna put them in this crate, and I'm calling it a day. Freaking tired. So we'll just we'll finish these tomorrow. All right, today we're gonna do our last boil at the maple syrup shack. So we still have that much left to boil. That is roughly almost 100 gallons. We're also gonna try to can what we've already processed. So then we'll be done. All right, we gotta fire it up. Been boiling for quite a while now. Haven't made no syrup yet today, but we're gonna here probably in the next hour or so. We'll pour off a batch. And back here we're canning syrup. We're heating this up to 180 to pour in the jars. It's running. Listen to it run today. Yeah, so I think in the next couple of years I'm gonna set up to do birch syrup. They make birch syrup out of white birch trees. And I got a whole patch of them. This used to be an old field. It all grew back, all them birch trees. So, and we're set up for it. We already got an evaporator. Just need to buy lines and taps and run that down to that tank. And so birch run after maple. So just as soon as we're done here with the maple trees, I could be switching my lines over to them birch trees, and we can make birch syrup. And it takes like 110 gallons to 1 versus our like 40 to 1. We're probably like more like 50 to 1. We tap a lot of soft maples, but the price is a lot more. Like up in Alaska, I just looked it up. A quart of birch syrup in Alaska was $150 a quart. We're getting $15 a quart of maple syrup here in Maine. That's crazy. About to pour our first batch for today. Nice. So this hydrometer has a thermometer inside of it. That thermometer red level has got to be at the fluid level here. So you can see when I pick that up. You see the red there is going to match up with the level of the syrup here. And as I see, I'm a little bit over. So when you're over like that, you just take and dump out a little extra, thins it out, and I'm pretty much making this into a batch of syrup. That's how this rolls. So I'm going to stir this up and retest. Yeah, just right now. Yep, it's not over, it's not under. That is 66.5% sugar right there. Alright, we're going to try to get these beavers on the boards before they dry. Once you flush it, you've got to really be on it. Try to get them on the boards before that starts to dry. 7 beavers to do. This one is going to be a large. Close up some leg holes. There, first beaver is done. Yeah, got all them beaver on boards. Nice to be caught up. And tomorrow we'll hammer down, hopefully catch a bunch more. Alright, we're out checking traps today, me and Boss Dogg. So all my sticks are down up there, so I'm pretty sure I have something going on right there. Here's beaver number 1 for today. Just got it out of that trap right there and just added another trap. Yeah, pretty slow this morning. Still only that 1 beaver. We must be up to 8-9 traps we've checked. There's one right here. And I'm gonna set a new one right over here. It's a nice spot. Somebody else's trap's right up here. There's that other person's set. I got a foothold right there. Alright, I think I got another beaver right here. Finally. It's been a slow morning. Either a miss or a beaver. Oh, we're stuck on a rock down there. Son of a bitch. Oh, that always sucks when you get stuck on shit like that. Yep, I see a beaver. Nice. So that makes number 113. Nice. Just barely had him. Beaver number 3 for today. Nice. Alright, that's a good beaver. That makes number 114. Yeah, so we're still at 3 beaver. We've gotten, oh, good 20 traps checked. And also added 11 traps so far. So now we're at 47 traps out. Here's beaver number 4. There's number 5, right down right there. Nice. It's just a few beaver this season. Here's beaver number 6 for today. Nice. Just a little one. Well, that's how close I was to getting number 7 for today. Freaking get him by the toe. He ripped the toe right off. That's my second miss for today. So that ain't too bad. Hate it when I get a bunch of misses. But right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more traps to check. So. Alright, we're down to 2 traps left for the day. Well, nothing in that spot, so down to 1 trap left. So on the next check, I got to pull out of these traps. All the stuff by my house. Our zone closes on the 15th, and then I still got until the end of the month up north where we caught the first beaver this morning. That stays open for another 2 weeks. But all of these traps that I've checked and caught the last 2-3 beaver at, I gotta pull all them ones and hopefully move them to up north. So. All right, last trap of the day. No beaver. Nope. Nothing. Alright, so I ended up with 6 beaver today. So that ain't bad. That puts my total up to 117 beaver for the season. So that's it for this week. So thanks for watching. And make sure to stay tuned in next week for more trapping adventures with the Beaver Retriever.